Good morning. As our organization has grown to 25 employees with the expectation that we will continue to grow, we've done some research on the value of performance evaluations and will present today on the proposed performance evaluation system to be implemented beginning Q1 of next year. Why implement a performance evaluation process? We do this for several reasons. The first, positive performance. It's been proven that a formalized performance evaluation process actually encourages employees to perform in a more positive way. By formalizing a process review, we can provide feedback, positive or negative, to our employees, thus satisfying their own curiosity as how they are performing on the job. Additionally, the review and documentation can be utilized as an employee development tool. We can use it to help us develop goals to achieve, or it can be used as part of an improvement plan should one be necessary. Goals met with a positive performance can be used to determine if an employee is deserving of a pay raise or a promotion. Should the employee not meet performance expectations, an improvement plan to assist the employee to succeed can be developed and implemented. Additionally, should an employee exhibit habitual dereliction of performance expectations, the performance review can be utilized for grounds to term an employee. This is an added protection to the organization from any legal claims of wrongful terminations. Prior to implementing a process, we must first determine a number of factors. First, we must determine how often or the frequency with which we conduct the actual review, whether it be annually or biannually. This should be determined by a manager's span of control. The standard school of thought is to conduct reviews on a biannual basis if managing between 5 and 10 employees. If you're managing more than 20 employees, then reviews should be conducted annually. We recommend that we implement annual reviews as we expect to continue expansion of employees moving forward into the next year. We must also decide if pay raises will be attached to the performance evaluations or if pay raises will be determined by some other way. The next step will be to formalize this process by developing forms, whether they be paper or electronic. There are several great software programs available that we can utilize. Some of these programs not only manage performance evaluation systems, but also manage payroll and other functions, giving us the ability to generate reports, to determine the percentages of performance evaluations completed and those outstanding. Those will be very useful. Because we have 10 different job descriptions, it is recommended to develop the performance evaluation forms to tie into the job description and also with our organizational mission and objective. Once this has been developed, we can then assign evaluation responsibilities to individual managers. Finally, we will develop education timeline for managers. It's important to teach our managers how to properly utilize the performance evaluation system. This training will ensure consistent measurement and will reduce errors when completing the evaluations. Ensuring the system is reliable and valid will determine staff buy-in as well. Because our managers and employees are often spread out between 2 locations, it is recommended we utilize the result-oriented approach to performance evaluations. Here, results of the evaluation are based on the productivity and results of employee behavior. Similar to a work standards approach, the manager and the employee work together to develop objectives when meeting to go over the review. Both can determine if set goals were met. The advantage here is a team approach between the manager and the employee with open communication. The manager and employee work together, and the evaluation can be used again as a tool for future development of the employee, or if necessary, a tool to develop improvement plans. So why is a performance review system valuable? It provides the opportunity for managers to set goals with the employee. It's imperative the employee know that the performance evaluation will be rated based on this. It also provides a mechanism to continually monitor and give employee feedback or, if needed, coaching. The employee should know that what they are doing well and where they are not doing well. Formal process provides solid documentation on performance, which is the basis for promotion, pay raise, improvement plans, or termination. Training will be necessary, and it must be provided for managers on how to correctly utilize the system. Set standards should be developed for the managers to limit bias when completing. Ground rules will be established and determined by management. Ground rules will include use only of facts, comments limited to 2 sentences. Reviews should be completed and shared with the employee before the deadline. Messages should be clear and direct and should focus only on behavior. Managers should know ahead of time the goals from the previous evaluation. They should be gathering data from others to complete forms, and they should be making notes about behaviors needing addressing. They should know the pay increases that they're able to offer, and they should know how to write an improvement plan. Value. What does the performance evaluation add for value to the organization? It's written documentation, which is the most important piece of value. The performance evaluation is documented evidence of an employee's performance for both the organization and the employee. The needed feedback given and documented in the event of a pay raise is warranted, or if an improvement plan must be developed. That's all in the documentation of the performance improvement plan. The manager is aware of it, the employee is aware of it, and you move forward, hopefully meeting those goals timely, developing the employee into a better employee if needed, or grooming the employee for possible promotion within the organization. This documentation protects not only the employee, but also the organization from claims of discrimination or wrongful termination. Ultimately, that is the added value. It's protection for the employee and it's protection for the organization. We hope that you will review our proposed plan and that you will consider implementing it sooner rather than later as we continue to grow with more employees coming on board in the near future. This is an important key to protecting the organization and our employees. Thank you.